Hello, hello. It is a very special day today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You. Happy birthday, dear Billie. Happy birthday to you. It's Billie's birthday! Yay, Billie! Hey, say hello to our friends. Say happy birthday to me. I'm a queen. I'm amazing. Welcome, welcome to Take Your Medicine. Today is February 10th, and that means it is our precious Billie's birthday today. And we love her so much. We've had her since she was 16 weeks old. We rescued her from the same rescue that we got our old dog Cody from. And she has been such a joy in our life. So thank you for being with us, Billie. We love you so much. You're such a good girl, huh? She's already had almost a whole organic carrot this morning and a plate full of yummy, all natural peanut butter. Huh? She getting all the good stuffs. And Benny gets all the good stuff too. He gets to celebrate with his sister, huh? Oh, are you jealous? Are you jealous of Benny? And today, a special day, Billie gets to have a play date with her new friend, her new puppy friend, Rhea Sunshine. Oh, yay, Billie, high five. Are you going to make a good first impression? Are you going to share your toys and be nice? Oh, I think she's going to love it. I'm so excited to take her to meet a new friend. So let's see, what is today? I have my notes here so I don't forget anything, Billie. Episode 66. Lucky number 6 is for our girl today. That's very special. 66. I am in an extra baby voice mood today because holy cow, did I get some baby energy over the weekend? I have a little baby bonus grandbaby. And so let's see, how do we explain who this baby is? My ex-husband, Jake, and his wife, Tiff's daughter, Reagan, is like my bonus daughter. And on November 20th, she had a baby girl named Journey Ray. And so she's like, they call me G-Ma-T. And it's the cutest thing ever to just hold and snuggle this precious bundle. And we took a trip to Idaho. Last episode, I misspoke. We did not take all of our kids because 2 of our kids could not make it. But we took most of our kids and 4 parents, and we went to Idaho to visit Jake's parents. So that would be my used to be in-laws. And these are things I honestly never thought I would do in my life, is to go back to my in-laws' house after a divorce. But it was actually wonderful. We had a really, really, really great time. We got to go on this amazing sleigh ride where there were tons of wild elk coming right up to the sleigh. I mean, giant, like 6-point, 8-point elk and deer. There were just herds of them, and it was so magical and so cool. It was just super duper snowy. They live in Cascade, Idaho, this little mountain resort town, and there were, I don't know, 3 feet of snow on the ground or something. And it was just a winter wonderland. The trees there are so magical. Please don't do that to my blanket, Billie. I mean, Bennett. Thank you. Nope. Thank you. And we did snowmobiles and sledding and the sleigh ride with the elk and just a lot of family time, delicious meals, and it was really wonderful. However, something really scary happened while we were there, and it was very serious. We were all sitting around the living room and laughing and talking and just enjoying each other's company on a few evenings ago. I can't remember. Oh, it was Friday night. We're sitting around, and our dear grandpa Sam, Jake's dad, started to look a little different, and thankfully Tiff, my co-mama, Jake's wife, noticed that grandpa Sam was not doing well, and we asked him if he was okay, and he said no, and his arm was numb and he was dizzy and he felt funny. And so, of course, at first he's like, I don't need to go to the hospital. And I was like, we're going to the hospital. Everyone was pretty insistent that he get to the hospital. And so we got him there. His son and daughter, Jake and Jenny, and Jake's mom, Lynette, took him to the emergency room, and eventually they ambulanced him to Boise, and he had a stroke. But thank God, thank the universe, thank Thomas, thank Jesus Gate, thank all of the divine beings who help us and guide us and protect us. He is okay. And I'm so grateful to say that. He has a little bit of vision loss, but it saved his life to get him to the hospital quickly. They broke up the clot in his brain, and we are so, so grateful. Grandpa Sam is so special. And even through the divorce and the marital issues and all of the things, Grandpa Sam has been a constant source of love and kindness in my life and in my children's life and in Jake and Tiff's life. He is such an amazing example of Christ-like love. And as we were visiting with him in the hospital yesterday, he was telling a story about when he was in Afghanistan. Many times he was overseas in the sandbox under really difficult conditions and tents with sand and having to wear a gas mask just to breathe with the sandstorms. And he has been through a lot in his career, both in the Army and as a contractor for the Army. And he was telling us about how he used to take the leftovers, like the crackers and the cocoa and the sugar, and he would crush it all up, and he would use the engine of the Humvee in Afghanistan to bake cookies for the troops. And even his wife never knew that, because he is somebody who serves and serves and is just so thoughtful and kind, and never asks or try for attention for that, or boasts about the acts of kindness he does. He's just such a beautiful and wonderful example for us all. And he got really emotional talking about a time when he was at Ramstein Air Base in Germany, where one of the places I grew up, that's where I graduated high school. And that's actually where I met Jake, because we both lived there in high school. But he was headed to Bosnia, and he went to the Ramstein commissary, and he asked if he could take all the donuts they had. And he just started crying because he has this beautiful giving heart. And the lady said, what are we going to do without the donuts? You can't take all the donuts. And he said, the people here can get donuts tomorrow. I want to take donuts to the troops in Bosnia. And so eventually the lady at the commissary let him take all of the donuts they had. And I was just a crying mess as he was telling the story. I wish everyone could know Grandpa Sam and his good heart. And he said the soldiers in Bosnia were elated to have those donuts. So I am so grateful that Grandpa Sam is okay, and that we were there to help get him into the car and get him to the hospital. It was a really scary thing for everyone to experience, and it was a really beautiful reminder for us of what is truly important. And it helped me and my ex-mother-in-law bond and reconnect. And there has been a lot of pain and a lot of difficulty through the process of divorce, and and learning to accept and love each other out, with me outside of Mormonism. And I just feel so grateful for all of these experiences. And I also notice again and again when there is a very difficult situation, a scary situation, a highly stressful situation, because of the work I have done, I am calmer, I am more present, I am more in tune with my instincts, I'm more grounded in my body. And I'm so grateful for that. No matter what is happening around me, I am in a better state to receive and handle and navigate whatever comes our way. So I'm super duper grateful for that. An update on my little issue with picking, major issue that we are getting better and better and better with. I want to make sure my language is productive around it. I don't even want to say like my issue with picking. That's not productive language. I need to say something else. I'll get more creative. But I normally, when I travel, especially to my ex-in-law's house, would want to pick and pick and pick my skin. And after that session that I told you about on the last episode with Kelly Blakely, the desire and the urge has been a lot less powerful. It is definitely still there. It is still a struggle, but I am grateful to say that through the entire trip to Idaho and to now, I have not picked anything, which is like a miracle to me. I'm so grateful. And so I advise anyone who's watching this to be open-minded about different kinds of healing. Like, I literally don't even know what this lady was doing. She says muscle testing and I think emotional codes or something. She was like rolling this magnetic thing up and down my spine and speaking to my ancestral lineage and channeling my guides, and whatever she did, it worked. It was wonderful. And I'm so grateful to have a little bit of help with the urges to pick. That compulsion is so powerful. And it really helped me too for her to just hold space for me to express a lot of the pain and struggle that I still feel with, our son Thomas passing and so many things that I've been through in my life. I sometimes forget that I need a safe space to express too, and that even healers need healing sometimes. And so I'm doing my best to open to other healers, acupuncturists, muscle testers, Reiki practitioners, and other medicine workers as well that have really blessed my life. So I'm so grateful I feel like a magnet for badass, cool people in my life now. And magnets go both ways. Magnets push what doesn't belong out very powerfully and draw what does belong and what is in alignment very powerfully as well. So I feel the magnetism in my life more than ever. I'm magnetized. I am a magnet for beautiful, wonderful, high vibration things. And whatever is negative and low vibration is staying away. And it's amazing. And I'm super duper grateful. And I want to teach everyone how to become a magnet for everything that is aligned with their purpose and their passion and their joy as well. So very grateful for that. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? I have been thinking a lot about diet, and AJ and I had a really interesting conversation on the way back to the airport yesterday from Idaho. And we were talking about how neither one of us feels that there is one specific diet that is best for everyone. We are all such unique beings and we all have very unique needs. But there are some things that I truly believe about diet. One of those things is that I believe 99.9% of the population of our country is not in tune enough with their own body to truly understand what their body needs, what their body is asking for. My body wants to be vegan most of the time. My body also wants to eat some ranch sometimes on a frickin' salad because I think it's important to live a little bit. So if I'm at a restaurant and the salad sounds good and I want ranch, I'm not going to deprive myself of that. But I avoid cheese completely. I avoid most dairy almost completely. Ranch is kind of my little vice, my little cheat. And I think it's important to allow ourselves that. I don't want to live rigid in any part of my life. I eat what I want, but that ends up being 99.9% plants. And, we were talking about how veganism for me isn't about the cruelty of the animals, because all animals and plants are conscious beings. The plants are conscious and sentient too. All of the beings deserve to be treated with love and reverence and respect and gratitude and gentleness. The meat industry, the factory farming that is happening, there's not that factory farmed meat, I don't think is going to be good for anybody. I think that we are programmed to eat a diet that is completely unnatural to us, that is full of chemicals and hormones and pesticides and and even like what's it called, parasites, and when we get the parasites in us, those parasites, crave the sugars and crave the fats. And so we're so out of alignment with our own body. And that's another reason why the work I do is so important, to clear the programming, to clear the blockages, to clear the trauma out, to get really quiet, to go inward and to really connect with yourself. What do I need? And to really honor your body in answering those calls for what nutrition is best for me. I think humans eat way more than they need to. And I think we don't eat enough plants, and we don't eat enough, or we don't give gratitude enough to our food. I try every single time I eat a meal to say, thank you, thank you, thank you, Earth. You're so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for nourishing my body. And it's intelligent. Our food is sentient. It is conscious energy, and it responds to that, and it will nourish us. You can put bad energy into food, or you could put good energy into the food, and the food will respond differently in your body. I have channeled water before, which was a wild experience. Water is an intelligent being. Water, the element of water, is sentient and conscious. It is powerful, powerful, powerful. And we can talk to our water and put prayer into our water and put intentions into our water. And we can thank our water for being healing water as we drink it. And it will brighten our life. It will help us be healthier and happier and have better, clearer energy. And so we want to just be more aware of what we're putting into our body. We want to slow down enough, get still enough to really be with our body and ask our bodies what they need. So those are my thoughts on diet. I could talk all day about diet. I do believe that diet is such a major part of our emotional and mental well-being. If we're ingesting a bunch of garbage and cruelty, that's the energy that is creating the energy we're using and outputting. So we want to be very aware and intentional and loving to ourselves in the way that we feed our bodies. Jesus Kate showed me this vision recently of me channeling, and I was overwhelmed with love for my body, and I was just touching and patting my body and saying, my body, oh my God, my body. And it was like I hadn't realized what a precious, precious vessel this is, what a miracle it is to be in this body whose nose is running. Let me wipe my nose. Oh, everything is conscious. We can say, thank you, tissue for helping me. And gratitude literally raises our vibration and magnetizes us to more things to be grateful for. So get fucking weird in your life. Thank everything. Thank your car when you drive it, and your car will respond better to you. Thank everything. It helps lift our spirits and make our day better when we are just in gratitude all the time. So I think that's all I want to share today. I am so grateful for this sweet Billie girl, my precious, perfect co-host. We're going to have a fun day together. We're going to go get a very special dog treat. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll find something healthy and delicious for our sweet babe, 5 years old. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I've kind of rambled on a little bit today, but I hope it was in some way useful for you. I want to remind you of this card because I've thought of it so many times, the spider card. We all have this innate intelligence inside of us, the intelligence that tells a bird to fly south for the winter, the intelligence that guides the spider to make the perfect web, the ants to make all of their different pathways, their complex systems and their ant hills, the bee to make this beautiful hive and the perfect sacred geometry. We too have this exact guidance inside of us to guide us to be and do exactly what we are meant to be and do on this earth. So trust it and get in tune with it. Slow down, be quiet, breathe, and be. And you will start to tune into this magnificent intelligence that we are inseparably part of. So thank you all for being here. Thank you, Billie, for being born and blessing our family with your love. I love you all, and namaste.